Hello and welcome. Right, we're going to get stuck straight in. We've got quite a lot of this to do, and we've got the do you know, I'm not going to time lapse it. It's a lot of this has been time lapse, so do you know, let's not time lapse it. Yeah, the job is what I normally do when I'm doing picking up bales. I think if we're not trying to rush, that is my trouble. It is, if there's anything that is bad, it is I am a terrible rusher. So let's not just time lapse everything. We've got, of course, we have got the fertilizer contract to check. It's made me a bit nervy with having that other one sort of fail. So yeah, hoping that it's all right. So let's get these loaded up. I'm hoping we can get all these on. It's still quite a bit. So we just, mind you know, of course it's just us now, which is a bit of a disadvantage. We're only 17 miles an hour max, I think. It says 16 there, but I think it is 17 when you get up to speed. Yeah, we could, I could invest 10 grand in it, but the other thing is, I've been thinking, obviously I've got the two Zielonkas now. If I do run with both, if I do run them side by side, I did the same with Calmsden. I'm quite impressed with the map. I do like it a lot. Now then, let's try and get this right. Yeah, now why? Why did that fall off when that is smack? Because it's, it needs to be over. Yeah, no, now I do see it. I do. Right, okay, well that makes perfect sense now. So it was legitimate in the fact that it fell off. Basically what we've got to do is it's got to be slightly under being put in, not over. So we'll just stick one on. I'm glad I saw that, because I knew, well, I knew it was a small, I've always known this as a small thing, and obviously I've been trying to stick them in so that there's not much, now we can see that actually that's the entire reason why this is failing, because there's actually, they need to be slightly over. Yeah, like that, I would say. That's all. We need to grab that other one out as well, because otherwise it's gonna get snagged when we I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this without, brilliant. And if we do that, I'm hoping we can get away with it. See, that's another trick that the big bag handler's got. It really has. The only thing is, you sort of got to do a bit of a sneaky trick to get the tension belt, because it wants to cut the bale first. So now we know exactly how and why we need to have it actually overhanging very slightly to make this work. Yeah, I knew it was a small, I could have gone for I wanted to go for versatility, which that thing is a bit of everything. I reckon it could actually do the wood. I think I'm right. I think if we did it as the cattle body, I think it would actually work as a wood thing. And that leads on to what I'm really going to say next, which is, obviously if I'm going to keep the two Zielonkas, I don't want them both to be, we're doing vegetables on them both, we're doing soup, because I'm doing soup on the other one, we're going to buy there's also the piano thing. Now, which means I think what we're going to do at the end of this session is we're going to save the game, and we're going to do pretty much what we did with the soup factory, which is basically we'll inject the money, save the game, so we've got a baseline, go and buy the now then, I've got to look at this carefully, and also let's just see how much the overhang is, because I don't want to be there's more than overhang on that. That's that's better. You have to sort of, now I think a little tiny bit more, and I mean a tiny bit, like that. So there is a real art to stacking these on here, and it wasn't really to do with anything other than the fact you need to overhang it slightly. I've gone a bit mad on the other one because I've gone a little bit in on that other one. So I don't know why the tubes though, although no, I suppose, no, if I'm trying to get it level with this side, it does make perfect sense, although you'd have thought the tubes were level with each other. So there's a big question mark by it now. But I will finish what I was saying, because I do realise I'm a terror for that. Yeah, I'm thinking of if we need wood, I think what we're going to do is, instead of, we are going into traditional farming as well. We've got a harvester. Now you can always go into traditional harvesting too. I mean traditional, farming too. But I think we will go traditional, because what I'm trying to say is I don't want to do exactly the same as in the other Let's Play where we've gone massive into the new vegetables, because then it's just samey. So I think we will, I'd like to get a woodyard if the piano needs wood. Now I would have thought it did. I think building pianos, it's fairly obvious that you're going to be building like with wood, I would have thought. So that's what I'm thinking. Let's level this off a little. Yeah, also the other thing is you've got to get level like that, which in this type of perspective isn't as easy to do as you think. Yeah, it's I find this quite difficult, because your brain's telling you it's like not really 3D. It's not. Now that's not bad, but I do need to be careful, because if that drops, it may roll at the back. We don't want that. No, that's okay. Yeah, you can see it's not. Again, you can make it work, as we have done. That's a little bit better. Obviously, we sort of realised that we were going too far in, which is why it fell off. So let's now see if we can get the tubes in. So that's 6. I believe we've either another 6, but we can of course carry 2 ourselves at the very end of this. So that's not really going to be a problem. If we do 2 tubes of 2, realistically I think we probably could, but I always find that it's a small trailer. Although you probably can, does that mean you should? Yeah, I think we're going to go have some. We're going to go into wood if we need it for basically the so I would, again, I don't normally go into forestry per se, but I do love the Blue Dragon, and I think if we're going to wood in a big way, that is probably the wood yard I would pick. There is the other one by Nikki, which I like, but it's small scale. Now that doesn't mean to say there isn't a place for it, but if you're going to go big into wood things, then I think, well, then let's go big, because you always need like sawmills and stuff like that, so it's quite a bit of investiture. So if I'm going to do it, we may as well do it well. Of course, we're talking long term, but our money is getting up. If we're determined that we're going to do this properly, because I think in the past I've always gone for more tractors, because I think that's the way to go, whereas really in this situation I think you've got to last as long as you possibly can. If you get a cracking deal, of course you've got to do it. I mean, that's a given. But what I'm saying is, now we ought to look with this one as well before we drop them to make sure that we're in the right place. Yeah, a little bit more, I think. Yeah, no, it should be all right, but I'm a little bit out with my angles, and I think that's probably down to the fact that I'm not right at this angle, as in like I'm leaning over it. Ooh, yeah, it's high, isn't it? It's going to do that. Now let's just check one more time. Now you see I've gone a bit too far. Ooh. No, that's about perfect. For once you did that spot on. So if we, I mean, you could see you could do a pyramid of 3 finally and actually get, but again, for a telehandler, but for a front loader, I'm not so sure. So we can get 610 on ours, and then a couple on that. Or so whatever we do, we'll either be carrying 1 or 2 bales, because I wasn't sure whether I was right with 11 or 12. I think I counted 1 twice. I think we have, because there's 2 or 6. There's 10 on there now. Oh no, is this? Oh, I'm confusing myself now. I think this is this is the second 2, isn't it? So that means it's 11, not 12. I did think I had counted 1 twice. So that means we'll only be carrying 1 bale, which I prefer. Right, okay, let's get this. Yeah, you can see it is leaning a little. It's teetering on the edge of this working. There's just enough balance for this to work. Still very chuffed with this little trailer though. It is very, very versatile. Again, another mod by Holes. It's also got another trailer which I very much like, that I've got on Glenleithen. Yeah, I've done a few episodes on Glenleithan. We've done very much better on Glenleithan than I would have anticipated. Now I think I've gone a bit too far. No, I think I'm alright. I think that is about right, actually. Yeah, you could... Should we go for it? I want to see if I can do it with this, because I don't think it's that tall, and it's only one bale, so it's more of a proof of concept. Can you do that? Could you stick 12 bales on this little trailer? And I think we could. Again, I think really we could do with a slightly bigger weight at the back. But yeah, let's just see, can we do it? I would have thought we could probably at full extent manage this. All depends if... No, it's only one. If it were 2 bales, it might teeter a little, but I think we can just about do that. Yeah, a little bit further. Oh, yeah, we're at a bad angle. Yeah. We're sort of in a weird angle. Okay then. Now this is an interesting one, because not all will allow you to go 3 high. Some of them actually will only allow you to go... Yeah, there was one trailer I had that would only go 2 high, and the straps refused to go to the 3rd sort of stack. I don't know whether that's the thing anymore, but yeah, that's not bad. Now you have to go a little bit further than you think is comfortable to get this right. Fantastic. Let's get these taken back, and then we're going to do the fertilising contract. Yeah, it's weird when you've got like a back thing on, you actually have to do that. Am I dragging them to the floor? I'm not sure. It also always confuses me when you've got the weight on and you go into the 2 implements at the back as to which one's which first. Yeah, it does, I must admit. So let's get this done. I think this is all profit, so we may actually overtake the main... I won't say the main Let's Play, the new farmer start. Most people prefer a new farmer start, but then again, that's because not many people actually do start from scratch. Well, some people do hybrid starts quite a lot, but I've got to be honest, I love the challenge of the start from scratch, and this was a real start from almost scratch. This is one of those starts that a lot of people do. We give ourselves 1 plot of land. Of course, we weren't like going into forestry or anything like that. We did start with no cash, which is what a lot of people did, but we weren't going to go the route. Now then, this is a bit of a bump when you do this. But then we were dragging a bale last time, so perhaps perhaps that had something to do with it. Now then, so we've got 1 field to do as well. Do we take the... Because we could probably survive... Oh no, let's not do that. Let's. I was going to say let's grab the fertilizer spreader in the big backhandler, but do we really want to be lugging the... Well, I suppose we could stick it on the trailer though afterwards. That's not a bad idea. Let's have a look first of all. Where is... Yeah, because it's right next door. Ah, it's actually there, isn't it? So this could work out quite well. Screw what I just said, because it's actually not very far away anyway. Of course, I left it where those contracts were last time to get everything down to the field at the bottom. That's a cracking contract. They are long. I do love doing baling contracts. I've always had... Well, have I always? Probably not. Calmsden was a bit of, I think was a bit of a turning point for me. Although no, I suppose really no. When I think about it, FS19, because of the start from scratch, it is nearly always a grass start. But that doesn't mean to say that I've always appreciated the grass starts. I think you sort of get a bit of a love and appreciation for things. I do like baling contracts, and I legitimately, I do. But you've got to get in the zone. You've got to. I'm a bit of a rush person, and I am learning now to actually just chill a little, and then just. Yeah, I had a session the other day where I think it was on this map. I can't remember if it was this one. I think it was on this very one. I just really just got in the zone and really enjoyed it. Yeah, and the moment do love the birds. That bird in front of us that's usually flying around on these sort of lands is quite amazing. I do love it when Giants bring in something new animals. It's fantastic. Yeah, I will be glad we're a little faster. But I've got to be honest, I have been on FS19. I often had the Friend GT, which was 19 miles an hour, so we're not much slower. One Let's Play I did run on the Fiats, then they were 15 miles an hour. That I find painful. I do. They've got a bit of a fault on them as well. When you do liquid tankers, they sort of freeze, which I showed. I think I took them out again not long back because they have still got that fault, which is a bit annoying. Now then, we need to be looking back. I am enjoying the hand attach and the third person. Yeah, I really am. I think it is so fantastic, brilliant. Now then, let's go over to where our fertilizer is. Our fertilizer spreader. We take. Yeah, no, we can. We'll take this entire thing and we'll just drop it down. Now there is a way across soon. Yeah, I think we're just field 48. You see, but our spreader's not very far. Oh, this is a bit of a hummock. Yeah, I think it's a bit over past 48 and then down a bit. Really, for the fertilizer spreader. Yeah, it's such a shame that it is. It's not that far away at all. Yeah, it's such a shame that we can't get the pass-through weight working with it, because it'd be perfect. Yeah, on the normal Let's Plays, even the Rex makes all the difference to use the pass-through weight, because you sort of although really normally you have another weight on the front to well, it's actually when it goes empty as well, so you sort of need two weights in a way. Right, yeah, a little bit. Oh, now do we drop the... Oh, we're going to have to do that trick, aren't we? Because we've got the pass-through weight on the back, I never thought. Oh, I've not lowered it either. You can always tell when you've done it right, because it drops. If you get the wrong one, it won't drop. Right. I think we've done it. I think when you run over it, I think that's the... Oh, no, we haven't. It's really weird. Sometimes it drops off really easy, other times it's a bit of a struggle. Like now. Like now that you really want to drop it, it decides it's not going to drop. Aha, we have. Right, so then let's leave this here for a minute. We don't need the pass through. We've not. Yeah, this again, getting the right partner for the right tractor, I think, is important. Something that obviously this has taught me a little bit. Yeah, because you've got to duck and dive a bit when things don't quite go to plan. You've got in your mind what you're going to use. The Rex, I had to do that on Beleron, because I got it really cheap in the sales. I thought, well, this is going to make well, when I say an ideal, I thought this is going to make an ideal, and that was the very first tractor that I actually made nosedive. Oh, still not quite right, a little bit more. And this has got two. Yeah. And lift it. Yeah, this is a cracking. We're going to be up at 75 grand, which is absolutely amazing. It is. So yeah, what I think we're doing is we're going into wood. So we're going to have a look at the piano thing in a bit. I would like to do I would like to do a bit of the chopping of the trees, because there's not much to chop. I might go into a very, very small time lapse. Yeah, we don't need that, but let's remember to grab it afterwards. Here. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a time lapse now. I'm not going to come out of the time lapse until I've done the wood as well. So I'm going to go straight from here and start to do the chopping of the wood as well. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yes, I can see the contract's not working. I wonder if it's the liming mod. I wonder if the liming mod isn't sitting well with the standard fertilizer thing. Never had a problem on any other map, but then it's a new map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this because we know that I'm doing the job and we know that I should get paid 6,000. We should check. So we're going to do this properly, and then I'm going to take the money. We'll use the F12 key to give me the money that I should have from doing this, because as we know, this is costing me. It is. It's not fair that you use a resource and that it's just a game glitch. We all know this. So yeah, let's just treat it with the thing that it deserves, really, and just pay ourselves. It's not like we're not doing anything naughty. I used to hate this when this used to happen, because I used to just like take the loss, and really sort of it used to annoy me. But really, I don't mean it nasty. No, the F12 key was there all along. I didn't know whether I should do that. Whereas really, I do now. Of course you should. We're not cheating. The system is cheating us because something's not quite liking something else. I'm going to switch the lime mod off next time, and we'll see if the fertilising ones settle down. I've never had it on any of the Let's Play, but then this is a brand new map, and it may just be nothing whatsoever to do with that at all. So it might not be the liming mod. We've had it working. It worked fine for lots of sessions. But it can sometimes be something's not quite right, something doesn't quite like it. So yeah, we'll because it's similar. I often go with that rule. The similar ones, I often think, well, if anything's going to affect something, it's going to be something to do with the ground. If it's a ground-based mod, then that's gone wrong or that doesn't work, then I usually think in those lines, and I have been right most of the times, and that's without looking into the log files. So then let's have a look. How much should we get for field 48? Is 6.6. Right, okay, so we're going to have to cancel that. Yes. And collect. And F12. 6.600. I know it's slightly more, but you know, we're just going for what we should. We used our resources to do that. It's a shame that is, really. Because in another way, the system now thinks that that's not been fertilised. I mean, I know it'll fertilise it again itself, but that's not really the point. Right then, so we want to be grabbing... Are we going the right way? I think we're going the... No, we are, yeah. So I think, can we grab the weight? Well, we can grab the weight on the front if we're going the right way, which I think we are. Oh. Right, smashing. Ooh. Now, yeah, we're going to need to drop the... Now, that is a point. That's going to be well heavy now. It is. No. Right, so... I don't think for 1 minute... Yeah, I thought I was on the wrong one. Nope, I was already down. If we stick this on the back, we've got a reasonable chance of actually picking that up without crashing and burning. Yeah, I know it is faffy, it is. That's the only thing I'm going to say, the hand attaches, but you do get quicker at it, you do get better at it, and it is realistic. It does add that element of true realism that I really do love, and I do love this looking out the back window as well. You begin to get a... Oh, only says. You begin to get a feel for what he says, and then he totally overshoots. Not bad, not bad. Right, so then can we... Going to need to be really nice and snug over it so it's got a decent profile, so it's not... Yeah, the more... Yeah, just about managing those. I love it. I love the mechanics where obviously the weight settles and you can see your implements, the tractor, rise a bit, and then it obviously, if it's, yeah, you can see the little bit of a shake to realise that it's not far off capacity. Let's see, that's about right. It's just, yeah, brilliant. Now then, now we need to lower that weight, drop it off. Yeah, this is something that we shouldn't need to do. You nearly knocked that off. That's about right. Yeah, I'm going to go with it because I'm not being funny. This is quite tricky to do. Yeah, there's a lot of faffing around that you really shouldn't need to do, and that's again caused by game mechanics. So let's stick that down. Yeah, I love the fact that's got actually tension belt support. So we're up at 76,034. We are going to go into that time lapse now, though. Yeah, I'm going to we're going to get back to the field, and we are. Oh, it's teetering a little still. Well, I suppose it would really. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. We're going to get back to that field, and we're going to chop some trees down, and hopefully the wood yard will actually fit. By Blue Dragon will actually fit, and that should level things off a little. So I'm going to say my words. We're going to go straight into a time lapse, so I would like to fit this in as well. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. think that is us done. Either Lumberjack has had an update and it's doing a little bit more aggressive on destroying side branches, or Giants have actually done something with logging, as in with the nasty gnarly trees, because these are new trees, but they're cutting down awfully nicely. All that horrible chopping of like side branches is, so I don't know if it's a mix of Lumberjack and that, but we have done it. That is all of them. Yeah, a lot of them were that. To begin with, I was thinking, oh my life, they were all out those where you don't get any wood off them. But they're not. There were quite a few in the end, mainly over that side, that were. There's not going to be an awful lot of wood, but next session we're going to get that up. We are going to clean this up, and yeah, I think what I'd like to do, let's just see about the wood yard, because that is going to be our primary thing. And it is quite a large thing, actually. I know it won't go. There's loads of wood on the thing, but yeah, this is going to be the farmyard though. So, but again, it could also be the wood yard. Now, it is right down at the far end. Oh, hang on a minute, isn't it in? Is it orchards? It's not no, I think I was right. I think it was factories. I'm sure it's right at the end, and I just didn't quite go far enough. But it's not right at the end. There's Omatana at the very, very end. I'm sure it's in this lot. I'm sure it is. It's not much further, I don't think. It's just past this little lot. Here we go. Timber plantation. It is large, but then it's cheap. So I mean, it is. Yeah, no, it's actually the bit that we need. You can see it is large. It's gonna, and that I think that's why the Nicky one is quite small, but then doesn't take up a lot of room. This is a bit of a monster, but then you would understand why. Oh, have I missed a tree? Yeah, that's not terribly level, so we will level it. We will. That's letting me put that down without demolishing. Or did I put V mode on? No, that's V. So that is. How bizarre! You can actually build on top of trees. Well, that's a little bit odd. I'm sure there were trees there. That seemed to still reflect the trees being down here. Now we know there's that one there, but there were no others on that view. It's still showing as tree. Oh wow, it is at that level. It shows trees still being there where they used to be. But if you go down, they disappear. How bizarre. That is a little bit odd. So yeah, next session, one thing we'll do is let's get the trailer ready. I'm going to put it in that cattle configuration that I was talking about. We need to lower that back weight and drop it down. And let's grab that. And ooh, now this is going to be fun. We're grabbing the Voltra off. It is, and this is the big bag handler's weakness. It is. This is where the AGM has got it beaten on that kind of particular job. But again, for baling, I've got to be honest. Having used them both now, the big bag handler's definitely got the AGM. Oh, now you need to actually have it's selected. Now then, will it let us get away with grabbing that? You actually have to. Yeah, it's ever so weird when you got something else on the back here. Ooh, no, it's not like. Oh, Mike, no. Oh, no. No, it's not like in that. Nope, it's not. But we could probably. Why is that not settling down? We could probably stick it on the front if we go forward another 6 to 12 inches. Yeah, I think we've survived this before, so. Oh. Yeah, to actually move that down when you've got other things on of a similar nature on the back, you actually literally have to have it selected. Whereas normally, if you press that up and down, it will move just that. So that is, yeah, quite different. So we've finally done what I was mentioned about for a long time. Yeah, we'll grab all the wood, get it ready, stick it to one side for now. So bale. We never grabbed that bale, did we? I'm sure the shop will be very grateful if we shifted that. No, let's not get sidetracked. Let's just go and do what we've got to do, because it's been a long session. Productive. I'm glad. This is where I wanted to be last session, but then things took a lot longer. It was a big bathing contract, which I'm happy, because it's really sort of set us up proud. Right, yeah, it's still not liking that. Right. Ooh. Yeah. Now that's true. Will that do anything to that? Let's just save the game. I probably have done this. I always say things like that. And so we want to customize. We want this to be cattle truck body base. No, that's happy with being there, I think. Don't know how we're going to get it out. I think I'm going to do that one thing on off camera, that I'm just going to see if I can get the vault. I can't reset it because I'll be losing fertilizer. So, oh, I think it's dropped from weight as well. No, it hadn't. Right, so I'm going to say my goodbyes, but the one thing I'm going to do is try to get the fertilizer spreader out of there, and I've got to do it without resetting really. So all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me. Hang on a minute, before we do this, do we actually... I'd like to get us through till November, because we've done all of the work we needed to do, and I'm happy with where we are for now. I know we can spend money like water, but we are being very careful. So I think it's not bad. We really need to be January, February, really, for the selling of the trees, and there is no rush. The one thing I did say though, no, I did actually, it is true, I did say that. Let's go through till tomorrow morning. Then the one thing I'd like to do is to buy the piano thing. We'll do get the Voltra out next time. Yeah, the fertilizer spreader. Right, let's sleep through till the morning. There's nothing. Yeah, we've done all contracts, or it would say active contracts up there. And we shall sleep through till morning. We've got a quite nice view. Beautiful lake there. I do love it what Matana's done. It might be little, but it's a beautiful little place. Right, let's go to sleep till 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll check the sales. We'll do the piano thing. We need to save the game once we've checked the sales. And as I said, the only time I'm going to buy a tractor if there was something super duper, and I mean really cheap and super duper, which is very, very rare for tractors. Very, very rare. Right, cotton. Right, okay then. So then, 76,803. Sprayer, useful. That's very, very good, but again, we'll have to make do with what we've got for now. That is very good, but do we really need that right now? It is a 27 metre, 24,000. It is good, but again, it's one of those things that we've got to be a bit more ruthless on this than 160 horsepower. So even if I'm interested in it, it's still yeah, it's just beyond the realms of like what we can do. So let's save the game, and now let's go over to the piano place, because I'm intrigued as to what we're going to need for it. I think it's one of these up here. Oh wow, nice guess, Mr. Smith, first time. A fluke, but no, I knew it was here somewhere, so I would have thought... Nope, not there. One of the side doors. Okay. No. No. I bet it is there. I bet it is, and I just missed it. Oh, it's at the bottom. Right, so then we need to give ourselves... This will disappear in a puff of smoke next time, because I have saved it at that point. So we'll add, doesn't matter, it's going to disappear anyway. I could add 1,000,000 and it still wouldn't do anything. Right. Yes, we do. Now then, what do you need? Planks. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just as simple as... Huh? We just bought the piano blades. What do you mean we've got no... no productions? You've just sold it to us. Oh my life. It's so actually then it's Zielonka that's not quite right. Yeah, that's obviously not quite working right. And again, it could be a mod clash, but we just bought that and yet we don't own it. Yeah, it's not. You have no production sites yet, so we won't be checking to see what actually happens here. But we can see that you need planks. So that's what I'm saying about the wood. You've got to put the wood down, then you've got to make the yeah. Did we? No, we did. Yeah, I was checking. Yeah, let's have a look. Ugh. It has gone wrong. That is not my character. Oh no, it is. No, it is. No, you did. You're playing a young farmer. Remember, you're not playing your normal self. That is me. Yeah. So it is me. It's not gone wrong. Right. Yeah. So you were going to need. From the productions, not only do we need to have the timber plantation, so we need basically to produce wood, which will also produce a bit of wood chips too, and it is a little bit, that's not its major job, but we're also then going to need the one to produce planks. Now I'm not sure if one of these produces them in a little bit, but a bit slowly, so it could be. Yeah, one of them does. Now that did say planks, not long planks. So again, there's that one there. There's the one by giants themselves. Not, yeah, there's obviously the original one on Silver Run was a monster, but then they released not long afterwards a 51 grand one, I think it was. And there might be another one by another modder. So it would be interesting to again at the end of one of these sessions. Is to actually grab the all of the sawmilly type ones and actually see, yeah. So farm factory, here we go. Farm sawmill alert. That produces quite a bit. It's a small one though. Yeah, it does. It's not like a monster, which you wouldn't expect it to be. Empty pallets. There is the one by giant somewhere in here. Definitely. Premium express that on there. That's it. We had it on Agres. Yeah, so that's got planks, long planks, and building materials and all sorts of things. So again, we're going to need that too. Dairy, a new bakery, a potato processing plant. We've got some modded ones of those. Preserved food factory. Yeah. We paid 135,000 for that one. Oh no! We just made we bought the soup factory. Oh, so you can actually. There's another one. But yeah, well, I went for the soup factory. We looked at that, so that's interesting. So yeah, that's the original, the one that you can go for. Oh, you have actually got the. Oh, that's paper factory. Yeah, the big sawmill that you had at Silver Run obviously got replaced by a little one. Yeah, so that's it, really. Again, I think what we'll do is obviously this will not have happened as long as I remember to scoot out quickly. So I'm going to do that now whilst it's on my mind and I don't make any mistakes. We need to switch that back on or off. Yeah, so this will not, well, it isn't ours now, so we've just literally thrown 140,000 away because somehow this is not quite working at the minute. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.